What's up, people? It's the Guru, and welcome to Geek Assault. Today's topic: Kamea Khan and Vic Mignogna. There we go. I think that's how you say it. Let's go. Yo, guys, man, it's been a big uproar going on. Of course, it's been ongoing on Twitter for a while now. Everybody's going after Vic. The whole hashtag Kick Vic, and another hashtag was Stand with Vic or something like that. Anyway, as all know, there's been some allegations rendered against him saying that he is pretty much, I ain't gonna say, some would say sexual assault in all kind of things. It's more or less saying he's not been touching women inappropriately. Not saying he's gonna hear raping them or anything like that. Not that I've heard of. And they just got pictures of him, touching different kind of congoers, or whatever, but it's all love. He seems to be a touchy-feely type of guy, very emotional, very loving type of guy. I don't see any malice in what he was doing, but of course, a lot of people are saying are for him. A lot of people are against him. It's going crazy on Twitter right now, man. Twitter's a very nasty, evil, vile place. Anybody can say whatever they want and not be held accountable for them, but when you try to hold them accountable for their words, they seem to disappear for some reason. I don't know how, but a lot of these allegations have been brought against him with no kind of real evidence, and the evidence that they have brought forth, quote-unquote evidence that they have brought forth, has been disputed. And a lot of people saying that they're using their pictures to falsely accuse Vic. So right now, there is really nothing they can do with him. There's no real proof. There is no, from my knowledge right now, nobody has sued Vic or tried to press charges. And the people that they say that these allegations say, why don't you press criminal charges against this man if you said he sexually assaulted you? But they won't do it for some reason. But they're just want to tear him down. They want to destroy him. He's lost a lot of jobs. And a lot of clients have dropped him off of the platform, saying he can't come here. Funimation got rid of him. Rooster Teeth got rid of him. So he's lost a lot just because of allegations and no real evidence. Just that they accuse him of it. Boom, the man's gone. Destroy him. It is what it is. He's done. Yeah. So, which was shocking to me, Kamea Khan, one of the up and coming cons, and it is the Dragon Ball con, especially in America. They kept Vic on. So they said Vic's gonna be here. We supporting Vic as far as let him have his free speech. And he hasn't been charged with anything. He hasn't been, like I said, hasn't been charged, and he hasn't been found guilty of anything. So they letting the man have his time to speak with his fans on this platform, which is wonderful. I really commend them for that, that's pretty stand up for them, man. Because a lot of other these cons are spineless and jellyfish, and they just go ahead and go to status quo. When people start bitching and crying, they automatically just cave in. But it shows a lot of integrity for Kamea Khan to sit there like, no, we're gonna let this man show up, let him see his fans, and it is what it is. So the fans are really happy about this, and so the people that don't like Vic are pretty mad about this, because they're calling him a rapist and a pedophile and all this stuff, which is all allegations, which they should be watching out, because you're saying things about somebody that has been proven, so that could be defamation of character. And I heard that Vic does have lawsuits coming out, and a lot of people being sued. So we're gonna see where that goes, and I hope he wins. Or, like I said, if he is guilty of these crimes or these allegations, hey, I hope they get him. I'm totally against rape, sexual assault, or any kind. So if he did any of these things, he should be held to the highest standard and give him as much time as you can in the criminal justice system. Let it play itself out. But if this man has not done anything, and all y'all doing is saying things against him, and they haven't proved anything, he hasn't been charged with anything, you cannot treat this man as a criminal. That's just me. I'm fair and balanced down the line. But so now a lot of the voice actors and actresses are paling out. Especially his main accuser, the plays Bulma. I can't think of her name. Who cares? But she's playing Bulma in Dragon Ball Super, and she's also alleged that he touched her inappropriately, But we have tons of videos showing her hugging and having a good time with Vic, and tweets as recently as the end of last year saying how much fun she had being with Vic, and pictures of them together. But now all of a sudden he's a monster and he touched inappropriately, and a lot of people banding with her, and a lot of people are turning their back on Vic. And I was like, wow, this is kind of crazy. But Comic-Con is staying with Vic, so hey, we're gonna see how it goes. And so a lot of people are getting mad at Comic-Con because all these other voice actors are backing out, trying to support, quote unquote, the victims. And so they're saying Vic isn't worth them backing out because he only voiced Broly. And Broly really doesn't speak much. So they're trying to say somebody just had to grunt and stuff. But Vic, he did have speaking parts in Dragon Ball Super. They retcon Broly's character, so he does speak a lot more than he usually does. But yeah, a lot of the time he's just yelling because he's a rage-filled Saiyan monster. So a lot of his lines were screaming, but the times when he did have to talk, he did a great job. And he brought a lot of he made a lot of people see Broly as a sympathetic character. So he did his job. He did a great job. We also know he's the voice of the Elric. But man, Ed. So that's just an iconic masterpiece anime, and nothing but total props to this guy. So hey, ain't too many characters that any of them guys can say that they voiced that was better than that character he did just there. So hey, it is what it is. Say what you want to, but hey, that was a hell of an anime. But yeah, so I stand with Vic. And like I said, until they come out with some real proof of that he did these things, hey, then I change my mind and I'll be down with the victim or whatever. But you got to come up with some proof, and you got to come up with some real evidence. But enough rambling. What are your thoughts on this situation? Are y'all going to Comic-Con, or are you not even going in the first place? Do you think Vic is getting done wrongly? He's been falsely accused. Do you think he really is a predator and he needs help? Just tell me what your thoughts in the comments section. I am the Guru. This is the Geek Assault, and we are the one-stop shop for all your geek and pop culture needs. Holla at y'all guys later. Peace.